on this Marco lurk.
Stone tries to go ahead and clear out in towards two. Mako able to find one, identifies Coconut here at mid, but cannot win the fight. Doesn't even find too much damage. Spike planted, however. DRX on the A site. And Viva swinging around here at the back alongside Raga is a double watch from the side of DRX. Now striking as Viva falls down to 5 HP, and Hyunmin wins the fight here at the front. Drop down, cleanup coming through. Now just a double approach from the screens. Fring spotting him out, still has the salvo. It's going to be a little bit of a timing push here. YOU is able to find one. Coconut gets it of Hyunmin. Now down to Estrella and Bane to try to see if they can get this clutch pop swing on the corner. They find their targets. Pushes it back Viva down to 13 HP. Salvo's going to be sent. Estrella, that flash does connect, but it's going to be freeing. Long able to go ahead and find that kill. Martin now arriving here on the site. Does find Hyunmin. Mako reflanks the flankers. And the spike will go off.
0 point well placed here could be quite large for Viva. That.
The opportunity for it. Tries to get the setup. Coconut at the same time, though. Basically backpedaling, finding Hyunmin, shutting down the jet there on the entry. Mako, though, striking. As that mid alert does get activated, but Coconut is still just holding down the site. Push up here from Bane, gets the headshot. Coconut now looking for the ace. And here the fans
chanting for
in the arena chanting for it. 4 bullets remaining. Mako trying to slowly scale forward. Swings out. Coconut still in with an opportunity until Mako does get the wallbang shot. Raga arriving, killing. Question is, has he slipped the net? Seems like no, but is going to be able to win that first fight. Looks for a little bit more, can't make it happen. Coconut spotting the drop out there after Fring picks off YOU. Makes for a very easy cleanup.
And now you're going to look to get the plant down as DRX, slot Hyunmin a bit further in. They are at a deficit in this post plant.
Now going to be used, alarm bot set up the back rafter. And Coconut, Armageddon online. Does he just want to send it here? The answer is going to be yes. So, now invested, double swing. Trying to plant his feet, but Hyunmin cannot make it happen. Bane now leading the clutch. The alarm bot getting the alert there. Spots it out. Here's the tailwind forward. Raga dials in with the headshot. Okay, DRX looking to try to invest into this one, but Coconut is still here. Freeing going to be taken down. The Nanoswarm, however, actually does find Coconut. Martin here back Raptor, though. Away with one. Raga down to 31. Eventually gets picked there as Mako comes in with the stinger.
Hit.
Well, now they know where he's at, so yeah, the pit is going to come into play. Right to the top of the rope, and Mako once again asked to try to clutch. He's here in his element. He's looking to actually play a slightly different position from what he typically does with the pits here on Icebox. Swings back around the opposite side, is just trying to play narrowly here on the outskirts of this one. The timing! Has he been spotted?
He's right next to him.
Shoulder to shoulder, he re-peeks in. He is going to start sliding forward here and look for the timing. Mako, though, the timing, getting timinged. And Martin pushes out of the wall. Gaze gone elsewhere. Bane now dead. And this spike plant is not in Hyunmin's favor. Diffuse just going to be held. They'll find a kill, but he is not really going to be able to interrupt this one. A bit more damage found.
Probably should consider a rotate.
Mako. Look at just kind of wide swing back here against Raga, who absolutely should have had him dead to rights, but Mako just a little bit too clean with it. Dodges the stun there. Turret alerts. He's going to drop down. Now he's going to look to try to flank the players on the A side as the spike gets shipped over to B.
Oh, the turret still noted him.
Yeah. Well, this game plan not going to work out so much.
What can Coconut do, though? Just getting smoked off right now.
Still going to be good for one. Being tagged down to 30 HP. A bit more on Mako there as well. And they could technically make a go of this, but given the economy, it seems like XLG likely going to maybe try to go for an exit.
Aim to get a real early blink.
I'm going to look to try to overwhelm Mako here, and Raga this time not going to be whiffing the shot. Does manage to take him down. Revenge found. There's capital plant. The Armageddon. They're going to be layered out here. Full wrap coming through. 3 players to try to hold the line here for DRX, but Bane forced out of the corner, ends up getting taken down. Good damage is dealt to multiple players on the side of XLG. But it's a 2v5. Flash over the top, not connecting, instantaneous. There is the headshot. Gunman finding one green, finding another. Gunman gets himself a 3rd elimination now, brings it to a 1v1. Quick tailwind over the side, the Cloudburst as well. Raga with so much time to play with the health advantage. He should have this one secured, and he does. Looking to just kind of overwhelm it around them here, and it works very well for the side of DRX.
On all accounts.
Yeah, clearly just not skipping a beat after dropping the previous round. Blink and you miss it. This one, they need this to be 6 and 6. Mako trying to go for timing, and it's instantaneous with the headshot.
And problematic for Coconut, because that's a big headache.
Weapon passed over, but Mako just lingering, reading this perfectly. Backpedals, joins in with the rest of the team. Now a 2v4 for the retake, and there's an Armageddon on the opposite side.
Makes it difficult, doesn't it? There's nanos as well. And Bane's already setting himself up to be able to throw them from post-plant.
And there's salvos, and there's a snake bite. DRX have all of the cringe post-plant util you would love.
Yeah, they're throwing it back to my favorite meta.
Top of the nanos. Raga trying to see if he can spot out anything here, but XLG, they know that they basically have to fight their way through, but they won't be able to do so. Mako comes up with a third. Dash at the ready. Hyunmin waiting for this peek. There it is, and there's the kill collected. Raga going to be taken down. Viva at the same time, trying to entry in. Ends up falling to the wayside. It's DRX looking decently poised to try to even things up here on the pistol count, and Mako with that quick little lingering peek. Tucks back behind the wall and disappears like a thief in the night.
Now he wants more booty.
And he's going to find it. Another headshot, and there's another 3 kills. But Paranoia ends up connecting. Estrella, a little bit of damage found, and Bane out from the screen side. Gets the Kaladas. Raga and YOU both get taken down. Mako has been felled. Coconut able to go ahead and get rid of the raid boss, but Estrella's still here. Now scaling forward to try to really utilize the Stinger.
I'm surprised he didn't TP up. 50 seconds to go.
The ball's called there for him to stick around. Bane's going to be flushed out in the open, but still wins the fight. Gets himself a 3K on the round before getting put down by Coconut. And Hyunmin still holding here on a wider angle. Freeing now, just going to reposition. And Viva has to do absolutely everything here for the team.
Needs a little bit of Las Vegas here. Oh, he's cutting it right.
Spotted, Cloudburst, updraft to try to keep him protected here and obfuscated, and it works a treat. Hyunmin gets a reset, stay down to 5. As Raga just
Team flash.
Team flash, out there in the open. YOU does manage to find one, but Hyunmin gets the reset. Now the flank, I mean, the angle is backed off. Martin just now is starting to rescale up into mid.
Surprised that it's Freeing holding the line too, given that he's on 5 HP, so he will fall.
Does end up getting taken down. Seems like DRX still decently convinced that this is going to be an A finish, and Martin now removed from tube.
They're going to rotate with 20 seconds essentially, but that's a sinister shot, okay.
It's a very good one there from Coconut. Does get whittled away at, down to 61 HP. Hyunmin quickly trying to pivot and get in a position to stop this spike from getting planted.
He will beat him.
He's going to swing out even wider off this one, but he's managed to do it. He's absolutely boom dumped.
Break down the door of A.
All right, rushing forward. Hey, Estrella, he's managed to make it happen.
Told you, curses.
Yep, got rid of the dry spell, finds Raga. Dead off the rip. Paranoia is good as well as Bane swings out from Raptors. Martin, Coconut both going to be taken down. It's only Estrella traded thus far. DRX damn clean with it. Little jiggle peek out here from Hyunmin, wanting to have a better go with the blades compared to last time, but will even get the opportunity. Well, for it, do they expect this push out? The answer is no. There's one. Doesn't want to overstay. Spam going across. Does find an immense amount of damage. And there's the 3 kills wrapped up for Hyunmin. Final player that hadn't been seen is now spotted over in mid. YOU and Martin try to fight their way out, but Paranoia goes across. Bane just gets right in on top of him. YOU correctly reading that he is surrounded. As he try to get out. What's going to be spotted? Estrella not able to find the shot.
Yeah, but you will fall ever so slightly back. You don't want to give him 1v1s. Give him a chance.
There's the tuck back. Only one detained. Oh, over the top there on the rope. Now the push out. Estrella stunned up, but Cosmetic is all hell. Coconut eliminated. He said that hit doesn't really go as far forward as they needed to. Hyunmin still here, force the position here from Bane. Fragment. But he's right back into the corner. Full flash into the face. It will be dead to right, but the rest of the team is there. A firing squad lined up. 13-6, a flawless lobby. Question is, are they going to be able to still find the win? Mako overwhelmed, a bit of damage there onto Raga, but didn't find the kill. Cam cleared out. YOU though, not pushing the angle, so this little forward lurk from Freeing is not going to be rewarded, but he might still be able to find a timing to get into the back lines.
Bane.
Bane's just out here in the middle of nowhere on an island. Catch, Viva trying to turn back, but Freeing able to find the kill. Does eat a bit of damage. As now Hyunmin arriving here on the A site, just looking to try to hold them at bay.
Good paranoia. That's a lot of time.
Himself slotted forward here within the smoke, but be out in the open as that gets ready to drop. And now, Raga surviving a 3K here for him as Hyunmin hits the floor. Freeing now to try to fight their way back into this one. The flash is going to be good, but there's just no way to scale off the back of this. So Flash is going to be good with his teammate. So there you go, Raga does get the AC, absolutely does. Well, now the arrival coming through the slide forward, and that is going to be Hyunmin able to find one, but Coconut up over the top of the box. Just managed to trade him out, but why are you dead? Spike plant gets interrupted. Scooped up here is Freeing. Blinded, Coconut swinging, and Coconut is fragging. Finds himself 4, and the instantaneous tap there on to Freeing. It's Mako now trying to clutch this out and trying to deny another ace. Finds the first. So it all comes down to the Ullman show, and Coconut has it done. Carroll had been spotted, paranoia at the ready. Bane just meant to find one ahead of that, though, as Viva will get taken out. Some trades here as we go into now a 3v2. Estrella dying. We know that Freeing is forward. Wow, Yu has the perfect swing. Coconut still alive. Mako once again has to try to clutch this out, but I think he might just have to go for the save. You just want to get the full alignment. Pick on the TP, does manage to get a tiny bit of damage, but for now, Coconut's still proving to be immortal. All those through. It's the bad news that the Neon is right here. Tucked into the corner as the fault line comes in. Aftershock's going to be exchanged. Bane fully flashed up, and Raga able to collect the kill as Martin finds another and flushes Hyunmin out as well. You wanted conversion. That's what it looks like. Mako, once again, all alone, just silently backpedaling away, trying to hold on to the weapon. Raga in, checking out the B side once again. Goes for the exit. There's the stun. Freeing. Taken down. Another player disadvantaged. The slide forward, the overdrive, looking to try to connect them, and able to find one. Finds a second. Coconut quickly gets taken down. Spike still in hand. Still will be retained. Mako once again needing to clutch the neural theft, getting the reveal, and as he swings the corner, he will get struck down. A bit of backup, but Cage gets popped. There's the stun out from Viva. Holds it back, paranoia connecting here onto Raga, but not yet being found. The swap on the weapon attempt there. Martin will get overwhelmed, but Coconut hitting the transfer. And clean up to Viva. Maintaining control of Long, just is absolutely cooking them.
Crazy.
Freeing not pinged out. Estrella's just gonna swing forward. Does manage to actually hit the transfer. It was Guardian, the second headshot. Right through the corner of the wall to find Raga. Paranoia still end up both going to be sent as they try to just recover the spike. Neural theft, however, tells the whole story here for DRX.
No slip-ups here for DRX. They need it to be a pretty flawless round now.
Yeah. A bit of damage found, but ultimately picked off.
30 seconds to go. Mako in the right spot.
In the right spot with a paranoia still trying to escort the rest of the players forward, but Coconut, he says, you know what? Flush me out of this spot. I'll try to do the same thing to you. Can't quite make it happen though, as Hunter's Fury to be sent in, finds an immense amount of damage. As Viva 5 health now. Slide forward. Martin, however, finds the headshot. 2v2. Now the 1v2, and Viva not going to be able to clutch it. Flash at the ready, going up and over the top as there's a TP in the back. Coconut have to cancel that one, but Mako's still dead. Slide forward, Flash coming through, plays forward against that fast lane. Raga able to find the kill, but into the back of sight. Viva mows down 2 more eliminations, and now that leaves Bane all by himself. A 1v3, similar scenes.
爆能器已部署。
Asked to do it all. Over here in front of Plat. Armageddon going to be called in. Fake on the TP, but Clone right there into his face. Mako pushes the smoke, gets a good amount of damage, but cannot confirm the kill. Martin on the lurk now. Peeks into B. Rewarded with an elim onto Hyunmin. And for DRX, I mean, obviously, no need to save given it's the last round of the half, but any other time, that would have to be the call here. As Martin continues to hold the door, finding himself even more value. 2v4. Waiting, swinging, finding the headshot, freeing, fighting back for another kill. Pops the cage. There's the salvos. A tiny bit of damage there into the shoulder of Coconut, but ultimately eats even more from the salvo. Three peeks for one, but then will fall 11-1. Lobby as the spike gets planted on C. Up in the corner, and Freeing has them all lined up. 45 HP, no problem, clearly. As Martin will finally be able to go ahead and get him out of the window, but Coconut suffering an early death in this half. Will leave Martin to his own devices. 4-1, unable to find it there. A little bit of peel coming through here from his teammates. The attempt there for that aftershock. Bane around the back is able to find Coconut. Or just the 1-for-1, turn to the flash, swing onto the corner, and that is going to be Bane collecting 4 kills here for himself. Potential for the ace, and given that he has a ghost, he could go sprinting back in to try to find this one, but he is using incorrectly. Nice shot. Flash going to be sent, and they're just going to spam him out. Raga able to go ahead and collect that kill. Next above, nothing spotted. All 4 players here from XLG on the site with a flank getting wrapped around here from Martin, but freeing. Picked apart there. It's all just down to Bane. Gets headshot there through. Not a spot out there, but Estrella able to find one here, counteracting the crunch. Finds Viva there, forward on the B site. Spike now to be collected. Mako shoulder to shoulder with Coconut, who does not get the read. Mako will just go ahead and put him down. They'd have given a brief consideration about going for a knife, but does not do so. Clear out, entrenched positions here for the side of DRX is freeing. Gonna look to try to get a catch and should have noticed that gun barrel.
Yeah, he did.
So we'll start sliding forward. You've got some split pressure coming in from Estrella as well, down long. As both players likely gonna try to get themselves tucked away into the cubby, but Estrella gets there just a little bit faster, and now the aftershock will go ahead and push Martin forward. For the stun, he takes one down with him, but freeing been spotted, a tiny little gap there. Turns his way back over, but it's not going to be prepared at all. Solid play here from the side of XLG, giving themselves the player advantage off the rip. As Paranoia, which is on the damn near everyone else. Rolling not going to be used, but already the lurk has been noted. Coconut finding Mako. As Hyunmin goes sliding in, and he's just met with a clone. Flash up over the top, the drag across. They find the headshot. Bane now needing to try to clutch this one out. Doesn't manage to find himself a third kill. Spike in hand, an ace clutch for Bane to keep this map going. Nice and early. As Armageddon is just playing here on the edge of it and has now been spotted. They're going to look to try to overwhelm here. Swinging together. Bane the tuck back behind the box and cannot make it happen. Decent little effort there from the player, but in the end, XLG just far too much. Goes forward here, dashing up, in behind the box, looking for a kill, but only finding some damage. Realistically, it's not that much. Players arrive, Coconut able to go ahead, gun down 2, and Estrella now is walled off from the rest of the teammates' corpses. I'm not going to be able to get in there. Paranoia does not connect. There's a ping reveal. Viva to play off the back of that, but now the push in. Raga catches them off guard. Bane dead as YOU finds one with a Marshall. Mako just able to find the enemy Yoro here for the moment. Martin now bringing out here with the Ares. The cam spots a player. Mako finding another, looking for the third. Cannot make it happen. Now the spike is going to be dropped, and so much damage is dealt. Here on the cam, there's the spam. There's Estrella dead on the floor.
Oh, you're gone.
He's missed it. He's okay. Somehow not connected with that one, but Bane's still going to be taken down. Swing on the corner, and YOU. Sight for now in control of DRX, but YOU is able to spray across, finding one. Hyunmin's going to be on the floor. Mako coming up with another Viva, utilizing the Odin, finds freeing. As the rest of the players get spotted out, it's the transfer across, just dragging it here. As one by one, they all get taken down, and Mako cannot survive.
On the line, it's quicker from DRX into A.
Martin's just going to swing and spray forward, finding one. Does get traded out, and YOU taken down, so the trade up is here for the side of XLG.
爆能器已
Spike
部
now
署
going to be planted. Youngman down to 39. The rest of the players of DRX relatively healthy. As that's just going to be the Seal Garden taking away the Odin.
电击剑
Shallow shock dart.
在这儿，
Really finding too much of anything there. Teammate clears it for him. One to be broken from here. Trying to get the recon out, get some identification here on the location of the enemy players. Viva is still going to be alive, still finding a bit
我
more.
方还剩1人。
He's went down, but now does find himself all alone, and Mako swinging out will get himself a 3K. Ammo to the top, salvos. Martin trying to go for the peek and spray there once again. To be three taken down. The push forward, and Martin somehow gets both. Mako dead it back Jen, and it just continues to get worse and worse here for DRX. Completely revealed, spammed out, blinded up, dead, but a peek off the back of the flash. Salvo's now sent here towards the door. Why are you trying to strafe across those ones? Find a timing, but Freeing does manage to take him down. Odin going to be felled as Viva eliminated. Freeing not necessarily anticipating the reposition here of the Yoru. A big round in the previous, but now left to his own devices. Will back away. DRX find themselves a second round win, this time in the thrifty fashion. Sent looking for the wall bang, but can't quite get through it. Still trying to remove that, but Estrella with the op in hand is able to find one. The TP now in from Mako. Estrella getting wall banged out.
来都来了，
Shallow lob it on that lockdown shot does connect a headshot onto Viva. DRX looking well poised to close this out.
投放荆棘，荆棘被摧毁。
Ball for this, Young Min trying to go for the catch. Paranoia going across, tries to hide here within the cloud burst. Dashes forward and Mako at the same time, able to find Coconut. Bane now hitting the trip. YOU hitting the headshot, but Estrella there is a little bit of an extra layer coming through
剩
Cat.
余30秒。
Didn't think a Vice operator was something on the cards today, but here we are.
Here we are indeed, but here's Raga. He's in. Doesn't manage to find one, but Estrella with the operator continuing to hit some good shots. Gets himself a third. Knows that the Odin is out wide, and Freeing is there to collect.
And he's pushed up tiles.
And he's not going to be able to find it. Freeing. Just getting that headshot, avoiding damage taken as well. Double stack setup here in B main. Estrella almost certainly would be dead to rights if he pushes this. Unless he gets a collat. Oh.
1-on-1 trade's okay.
Yeah.
Would have finished off YOU though with the 140 of the Outlaw, but it's okay. You're still holding a player advantage as DRX. What are you going to be able to do for Coconut? Camera to spot some info. Try and shift out for a trade if you can.
They'll clear it. Martin again looking for any kind of timing shot he could possibly get up and over. And Martin eventually will find it. Rewarded there with a kill on a Kunmin, but Mako Freeing, picking the targets. One to pop. YOU arrives, dies. 7-5 through window. Mako with a peek in towards main, able to spot out Coconut now, but starting to get overwhelmed. Bane taken down. Double swing back, Jen not quite lining up here, and Mako not quite connecting with those headshots. Now leaves
剩余
Freeing
30秒。
all alone. The door getting ready to shut, but does manage to get the headshot there on Raga moments before. Now a 1v2.
So long from the salvos. Gotta be the pistol angle.
Freeing with the Ghost has delivered miracles for DRX in the past. Trying to flush them out of hell here. It's gonna have to be a dip in, dip out! My God, he's done it again! Side itself, Jim trying to play distracts, firing off some of these shots and Freeing. Well, on the next attempt, this time is able to find the kill. Spike on the floor there for a brief little moment. Estrella does get taken down. Raga pushing forward into the smoke, comes away with a second as Bane also get taken out, but Freeing finds
时空跳跃，
kill here onto Martin. 14 seconds as the spike gets planted.
后点损坏，
A 3v3, YOU down to 35. With your weaponry available, but Freeing, if he gets one more kill,
Yeah, Armageddon.
still be quite a big risk. See how they try to go for this one, though. Taking their time, waiting for the util to come back up. salvos to try to flush the players forward, get them out onto the side itself. But the damage is going to be found by YOU with a headshot on Mako.
还剩1名。
Finding Raga, the swing on the corner, and Mako with the stinger. Some at the ready.
Oh, he didn't
Gunman-
shoot!
What? Accident. Okay, what is happening? Now he's running forward, now he's dead. I have no idea what the hell just happened, but that's going to be Gunman taking down the time, however, starting to lead away as Estrella tries the whole thing here at boats, but eventually does die, and now it's a 2v3. Gunman asleep at the wheel, clearly. Maybe being affected by the long day.
He had one button to press, he didn't press it.
投掷补网，
That in. Good read from Bane. Has him locked in position. Viva at 25 HP. A lot of pressure going to be here on Martin. I believe one's been spotted out, and there you go. Bane able to find it. DRX still trying to wrangle this round back into their control. The wide swing out, but he's not ready for Mako. Big hit.
That stops everything, doesn't it?
And he's also got
Oh,
some
no
damage.
way!
Oh my god, Estrella.
Illegal!
Just set up an alley.
It's done.
It's not even the Odin. It's the Phantom.
屏障已部署
And he。just kills 2. Unbelievable. Now the wall. Just keeping him contained. Yeah, I mean, XLG, it feels like they have to just go for the save.
Viva's just going to reveal himself by being grav-netted there.
Slowly creeping forward.
Sheer wall pops. Just very narrow, slim margins for XLG on this map. After such a great start.
剩余30秒。
As the jiggle peek in, some damage suffered.
扫描前
Mako
方，
with dice, the paranoia. Connecting onto the Cypher and then freeing.
爆能器落在
Coming
A
in off
区
the，flank. Hello. There you go. It's all down. Worth noting, glass cannon here for Raga. Tried the TP4. It does get one. Estrella going to be eliminated there as Hunter's Fury gets opened up looking for a tag. Not going to get that connection. In the end, 1-for-1 with Raga gaining his dimensional drift and death.
So if XLG do win this round, they'll have it. But it's a very difficult chance to get back in. Still confirmation off the Guzman.
Frame with the salvo.
让导弹
Ready.
飞一会儿。
Specs of still going to be stacked.
Got it.
Wow, just in the corner. Gets picked to pieces. Freeing now with the reposition, drops down here. Gunman watching around the back. There's a spot out all the time in the world.
They knew.
So well read here. So well picked apart
我方
by
还剩
DRX. And well, it might have been a pretty rough start here for Gunman. He's hitting some nice shots to try to close out this series. Martin now all alone, the Neural Theft. The net burned. Needing the 1v3, but the time is just not here on his side. Shots
剩余10
whiffing.
秒。
Can get the drop down here into the site. The tap now needs to stick it. The round is over, the series done. Bane will put him down rather than let him die to the timer. The TRX, what a comeback, what a bounce back